Hey, Scott Spears, Big Bully Busick back. CCW Cavalcade. What a show it was last week, Bully. And by the way, before you even open your mouth here, for your actions last week, walking off the set, you don't walk off the set of a show that you are the co-host of. You wanted this co-host position, so you've been fined $5,000. Fined $5,000.
Oh, by who? Your executive committee?
Executive committee.
Yeah,
Jeff Bargo signed that up. And just for the money, I think they're trying to maybe humiliate you a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. But you have to prepare cookies for Bobo and Jeff Bargo to apologize for your behavior last week.
Oh, I suppose that's in the
fine print as well. You should have watched your contract before you signed it here with the network.
Let me see that.
Yeah, look at there. You can look it over. That's fine. Now,
I gotta make cookies.
Cookies. Bully cookies. I like it. I wonder if they stink as bad as the gentleman himself. Now, but before you don't start cooking yet. Gosh, you always get ahead of yourself. You don't even know what this stuff is, do you? Anyway, he's got to make cookies. But here's the thing, folks. You know this man has made an assertion. Well, tell him about your assertion about the legitimacy of Bobo Brazil Jr. being the son of Bobo Sr. I don't even want to say it. It's so despicable.
It has been brought to my attention by legal counsel that we clearly need to understand and have documentation. We understand that there's multiple children, and we want to make sure that Bobo Brazil, or the man who claims to be Bobo Brazil, is the legitimate son of Bobo Brazil Sr. We don't want any imposters prevailing with the great legend's name.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Now, because you have made this claim over and over, that next show that Mr. Hughes is going to go one-on-one with Bobo Brazil at to claim our championship that is now vacated is going to be entitled The Great Debate. Because, Bully, you can't get in the ring anymore. You are retired. But on that night, you will debate in front of the crowd the legitimacy of Bobo Brazil Jr.'s claim to be the son. It's not a claim, it's the truth that he's the son of Bobo Sr.
All we're asking is for documentation and proof.
And
that's all we gotta have.
And the fans will decide the winner that night.
But I have fact after fact after fact that I'm going to present to Bobo Brazil Jr. as to why this question has been brought up, and I want to see what he's got to offer.
Folks, January 28th, we'll have that on this program, that great debate. That's actually going to come up here momentarily. You're going to see the great debate. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
but now, make your cookies. Before we do that, you need to make these cookies. Now,
what in that executive committee?
Not
What's
me.
in this
I didn't
one?
do it. What is in there, Bully? He doesn't even know the ingredients?
Cookies.
He's so
What's
nuts.
cookies?
He's just out of his mind.
Cookies. Ha!
Egg.
Egg. Want an egg?
Oh, look what you did.
There's
There you
one
go.
egg.
You know how to crack an egg. Reminds me of your head. Kind of oval
Crack
shaped.
an egg. Put an apron
Now,
on.
don't disgust yourself here. Those
How about
are
this? You want some of
$5
this?
clothes. We want you to ruin that T-shirt.
Looks like glitter. I knew a young lady that had glitter one time. Here's some for you. Some of them in there.
Well, you rotten human being, you.
Yep, some glitter.
You're not much for kitchen cleanup, are you?
No, not glitter.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna make the
your
best
vinegar
cookies
wine.
these goofs ever ate.
What are you doing?
Just a minute. We're gonna see what else we're gonna. Oh yeah, here you go.
That's flour, a pinch of flour.
Pinch more.
Good for you.
Now you take it, you mix it up,
Mix it up.
dump it in the bag.
Wait a
and
second.
Give this to them.
Oh, you horrible human being. Oh, man, we're going to go to our first match on the program. Oh, it's not a match this week. See, I'm so confused. The great debate between Big Bully Busick and our Bobo Brazil Jr. Oh, my goodness, is he the real son of Bobo Brazil Sr.? We're going to find out. Here's the debate, and we're going to come back. We've got the CCW Classic right after this. Mr. Hughes is in the studio this week, too. Don't forget that. All right, Scott Spears back here, CCW. When you're here, Mr. Hughes, I just get nervous. We haven't seen Mr. Hughes since he's been stripped of the title. Go ahead. Come on.
Politics, man. I won that belt fair and square. You saw it. You saw it. The official trying. I think he got paid off, by the way. But you saw it, Bully. You was there. You seen. I beat this man 1, 2, 3. Then that so-called commissioner, whoever he is, think he's in authority, going to take my belt from me after I beat this man 1, 2, 3. I think they changed the footage. I really do. But you people seen what I did. You seen I took that gold from Bobo. But let me tell you something, Bobo. This ain't over yet, Daddy-O. When I get my hands on you, I'm going to beat you down for the last time.
Mr. Hughes, it's very clear that last time Bully interfered on your behalf. This time he'll be handcuffed to the bottom rope.
What? No, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Done.
No.
Done.
What the hell is this, man? What are
I
you
didn't
doing?
make that decision. Jeff Bargo and the executive committee
Where's
made that
he
decision.
at? I want to talk to him right now. I think he's hiding because he knows I'll give him that sidewalk slam.
2 out of 3 fall match, Mr. Hughes. How are you going to prepare for that? Bobo is in the best shape of his life.
I don't care what kind of shape this man's in. I'm going to beat him like a Hebrew slave. I'm going to beat him down just like his mama did when he stole that last $2 out of her pocketbook.
You know, Mr. Hughes, your manager, the guy who's fronting for you over there, Big Bully Busick, he has claimed that Bobo Brazil Jr. is not the son of Bobo Sr.
He don't look like him.
Now, why would you say such a thing?
He
You're as
ain't-
bad as that other goof.
He ain't black enough. That's what I said.
Oh,
he ain't black
my
enough. If he was
goodness.
just a shade blacker, I would believe it. But he ain't. He don't look nothing like him.
Well, guess
I
what?
look more like Bobo,
Oh.
the daddy.
Oh,
I heard he was a Rolling Stone, by the way.
what a horrible thing to say. You've been drinking too much of this $1.98 champagne.
Man, that's the best champagne
I
this
bet.
man
Why don't you have
ever
another
purchased,
champagne?
Daddy-O.
Why don't you have another glass? Because you are out of your mind.
I'm going to drink it up when I beat Bobo down one more time.
Finally.
Well, guess what? Before this program's over this week, and you have all agreed that you will be permanently suspended from Classic Championship Wrestling if it comes to blows, but we're going to have a face-to-face here with Bully. You're going to sit there right there in the middle. For the first time ever, when we come back, Bobo Brazil Jr., Mr. Hughes, and Big Bully Busick all on the set. If any of you touch each other, you're suspended indefinitely.
Who cares?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out after this match. Here we go. Uncle Hog, Butcher Beast with Ox
Here's
Baker
what
in
it's
his
all
corner.
about, folks.
Before we wrap this up, this is what it's all about. We have,
My belt.
okay, as you can see,
That's
Mr.
right.
Hughes is with us.
My belt.
And for the first,
My belt.
now hold on.
My belt.
For the first time ever, you can see it. Now put the camera back on them. For the first time ever, on the set here, Mr. Hughes,
My
Bobo
belt.
Brazil Jr., Big Bully Busick, face to face. Nobody can touch anybody.
My belt.
You're suspended.
My belt.
My belt.
baby.
I beat
You
him.
You can
I
let
beat
him look
one,
at it
two,
one more
three.
time.
You people
But he
seen
did
me
not
beat
beat me.
him.
No 1, 2, 3. My hand was on the rope and my feet was wrapped
Okay.
around the rope.
I don't have to
You know
wait
what?
till later.
Hold
Well,
on.
Give us a referee.
For the
Matter of
final,
fact,
no, we're not going to
you
touch
got a
each other
zebra
here.
shirt?
No,
I
we're
got
not going to
one.
touch each other.
I got one.
Hey,
We gonna
'Cause
get
he's a
done
zebra
right
himself.
here,
okay,
Daddy-O.
for the final time, you guys argue about it over this footage. Go to the footage, October 28th. Everybody
And then
tell
you'll
me what
see
they
that
see.
he did not
Go
beat
to
me.
that footage.
Beat you
Get
fair
out
and
of the way.
square.
Get me over there. Let me get him.
What's going on here, folks?
I'm beating the black off of him. That's what's going on.
See, he's cheating.
It was a fair hit, Bobo Brazil.
Oh,
You
it
know
was
it
a
was.
fair hit.
Open hand.
Beautiful boot right to the
Beautiful,
midsection.
beautiful.
You're
Now
getting
watch-
ready to cough
watch-
up them black-eyed
watch
peas and
this
neck
big-
bones
watch
you ate
this
for
big
breakfast this
forearm.
morning. I tell you
Watch
what, I
this
ain't playing with
26
nobody's
inch
kids,
python.
Daddy-O.
Watch the 26-inch python. You just pissed me off.
With a fist. Where's the referee calling that?
Exactly. He's cheating. See, look at that.
What
The
was the
referee
referee
calling
calling
that
that?
I
cheating.
know. I just try to bring it to the referee's attention.
Exactly.
And watch what you do to me.
I gave you attention.
You
I
gave me
you
attention. You
That's
gave
what
me an
you want.
illegal
I gave
headbutt.
you-
Never turn
Illegal.
your back on a
When-
man. There
and
it is
see,
right there.
What did you
He-
just put in your
see-
pocket?
Now,
What you
see-
just put in
See
your
what
pocket?
he did? He snuck
what'd
up
you just put in your
behind me,
pocket?
I was
and then he
fixing
hit
my-
me
I
with a
was
foreign
fixing-
object,
We're
and
not
he put
fixing
it back in
anything.
his
Fixing
pocket.
my pocket.
You see
Now
that?
get ready. Here's the most important part.
Now you
One.
Now you see me cover.
One,
Two.
two.
three.
Hands on the rope.
Let's
Hands
go.
on the
You're
rope.
the champion.
But
Okay.
look,
I
look,
didn't see
look,
no-
look.
He didn't put his foot
Freeze
on the rope.
that.
Hands on the rope. Okay,
Man.
back to the studio here. Okay, now, that's how we got to where we are now.
What
folks.
tape are you guys watching? Me and Mr. Hughes clearly
same
see it.
tape
What are
that
you
you
guys
just watched.
watching?
You know,
The
we
same
just got
tape
the
that you
answer to
just
an
watched.
age-old mystery. Why
got
does
robbed.
Why does Mr. Hughes wear glasses all the time?
You
Because
got held up
see-
without a gun.
Okay, anyway, folks, here you go. Now, here's your piece. The match is coming up January 28th, Freedom Hall, 2 out of 3 falls. Bobo Brazil Jr., Mr. Hughes, Busick tied, handcuffed. worse than tied. To the bottom rope, Mr. Hughes, look at Bobo.
Not real crazy
what are you
about
gonna
that
do?
either.
I'm going to get
No, look at him.
I'm
Don't
gonna
look at
get
me.
my belt back. And this is the last time you're going to get an opportunity to get that belt back from me. After I beat you down, 1, 2, 3, just like like you saw on that TV screen over there.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to do it again and again if I have to, but I'm walking away with that gold, boy.
Bobo, talk to
But
Mr.
I'm going
Hughes.
to tell you this, Mr. Hughes. I'm going to headbutt you. I'm going to chop you. I'm going to headbutt you, and I'm going to chop you. I'm going to headbutt you, and I'm going to chop you until you run out of the ring and grab your bag and run all the way back to Africa, Uganda, where you come from, and don't leave those earrings behind.
Oh,
Talk is cheap. Like I tell everybody in the world of professional wrestling, talk is cheap, Daddy-O. I prove myself time and time again inside of that
I
square
don't see
circle.
nothing that you
Next
proved
time we meet
in
face to
October.
face,
You didn't
I'm gonna
prove
beat
nothing.
you down so bad.
now
The
hold
next
on.
time that we meet face to face, it's gonna be pandemonium. It's gonna be fireworks because I'm gonna be putting it down on you. I'm gonna be putting the boots to you, boy.
Now, how are you going to do that, Mr. Hughes, when your goofball manager there is going to be handcuffed to the bottom rope? How do you feel about that, Bully?
Look, you think this isn't the first predicament I've been in?
I think
you
you've been in
think
a lot
I
of
ain't got a few
predicaments.
tricks up my sleeve?
Handcuffed to the
you
rope?
guys, all this conniving
all
you've
this
been doing.
connecting, but you know what? When I beat Mr. Hughes on the 28th,
60 seconds.
I'm gonna get in out of the ring.
Oh, that's my
Before you
favorite
get in there, I'm gonna put the boots to you, and then I'm gonna get in there and beat you down like you stole something.
Hey, now, wait a second. I was just looking at the contract for that match. There's nothing in here that Bully has to be unhandcuffed when you get that 60 seconds with him.
Oh, don't try to change things around.
Oh, boy, that would
Don't
be
try
good.
to change
He can't
things
run,
around.
he can't
And
hide.
there's nothing saying
Booyah.
that when I hand the boots of Bobo Brazil Sr. over to Mr. Hughes, he can take it back to his school, Total Protection, Mr.
Okay.
Hughes Wrestling School with the belt.
That's important. Mr.
right.
Hughes, what would you do with Bobo Sr.'s boots should you win him that night?
If I was to win those boots, I would take
F.
them back to Kansas City, where I was born and raised, and give them to my uncle, who was a great, great fan of Bobo Brazil Sr. That's what I'm going to do, and he is one of my favorite uncles, and I told him I was going to win this match so I can get those boots to him. Uncle, those boots are coming to you, Daddy-O, because that's a promise. Bobo, you're going down.
Bobo, if you get that goofy hat sitting next to you and that stinky cigar, what are you going to do with them?
When I get the hat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna box it up, and when I get that cigar, I'm gonna shove it down Mr. Hughes'
Oh, my
throat.
God.
That's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
All right.
A lot of
Now,
threats.
now, what are you going to do in that 60 seconds when you got,
And 60 seconds,
when you got Big Bully Whiner?
I'm gonna slap you around like a stepchild.
Oh, finally. Somebody should have done that.
Scott, I can't take this no more. I'm about to put my hands on this man.
No,
I'm about to
Come on
no,
and
we got
bring
one
it.
more thing to talk
Come
about.
on and bring it over here. Just let it-
Take it no
Come
more.
on, he can
The
just bring
event-
it on over here. It doesn't make
It's just like, don't keep
on,
me, don't move. Hey, hold on. We got one more thing to talk about.
Let me get over
Hold
that
on,
to him.
hold on.
He don't know who
See
he's
what you
dealing with.
started, Scott
There's
Spears?
a legitimacy. Hold on. The event is called The Great Debate. This is like being on The View.
Well, we can
Jeez
debate
Louise.
it right now. Let's go ahead and debate
No,
it.
hold on. The Great Debate. Bobo Jr., they have impugned you. These two men say that you are not the son of your father. You are going to verbally have a confrontation, first wrestling debate with Big Bully Busick. What are you going to say to this guy who has questioned your birthright?
They said that Donald Trump wasn't going to be the president. Booyah, it happened. They said that I'm not the legitimate son. Do you know what that word means, legitimate?
I know what it means.
Okay. So look in the dictionary, then you find out that I am the son of a legend.
That's the purpose of
That
the
I
debate.
was born in Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Ben Harbor.
Benton Harbor.
Benton Harbor.
Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Is that
You got
north or
that?
south of Detroit?
Do you have that on Lake Michigan? You got
On Lake
that?
Michigan. All right.
I am the man.
All right.
No, I am the man.
I'm the
I
man.
said over and over
I
and time
am
and
the
time
man.
again, I'm the man, Scott. He is a
Scott, I'm telling you, my name is Bazir.
Here they go
His
again.
name is Hughes. Don't have
We
nothing
ain't
to
done
do
with this, Bobo.
with the
This is
Brazil
all
family.
about- this is all
from
We
about-
down
ain't done
on
with
West
this.
Street.
It's his fault.
That's
That's
Don't
the only
start.
way.
We're going
that
do
he's
this.
gonna
Stole
get
the
that
belt.
belt is like Sabu got it when he
You
stole it and
stole
ran
it.
off with it.
First
You
of
see,
all, I'm going to whoop you in
that's
that
all
debate.
I'm
gonna
And in total protection,
In the
Mr. Hughes is
debate,
going to be getting
I'm
you
gonna
back
whoop
at
you down,
Put
and they're
the
gonna have to
camera.
find your hat
I'm going to
to
handcuff
get
you.
What is
When they
wrong?
move your
I
hat
might
up,
come out of
they might
retirement.
find you. Well,
When
come on
Mr.
out of
Hughes, when
retirement.
Mr. Hughes gets done with you, I might just step in there.
Might.
Get the camera back on
Might
me.
is a big
Director,
word.
Get the camera back on me.
I'm gonna do you just like
We're out
Mr.
of
Hughes
time
just
here,
did.
What do you mean?
I'm
And
gonna
let
whoop
me tell you,
you,
debate,
and you
why
gonna
you
run
did
off
debate,
just
why
like he
what's
did.
gonna happen?
You're not
You
gonna
see,
wanna
he
miss
got
the
feathers
great
all
debate.
over
You're
here.
not gonna wanna miss
Mr.
you
Hughes
out
is
of
not
the
gonna
ring.
do that,
Bobo,
but I'm gonna
Hughes
just
has
get up
got the
and I will
ring.
just bust you in the head
Ignite
right
everybody.
now.
Don't miss the
You
event.
ain't gonna do
Threatening me.
nothing. I'm not threatening you. I'm gonna